You might be wondering, what makes me ask such a question? Which station is the best, and which one's my favorite? Well, I think it'd be better if we rank these stations as time goes on, and I'll be reviewing a lot of them. So, yesterday we went on a trip going on these trains from PRASA, the Passenger Rail Agency of South Africa. And a whole lot of them are real nice. And it's nice to see all these stations which have been refurbished and, they've been cleaned and so on. So it's nice to see them running again. So, which station is the best? And what is the criteria? So, what are you going to be choosing? What makes it great? And what it has to offer? So, a lot of these stations that I went to yesterday, they were quite nice. They're very clean. So, I don't think if there's any outlier about the cleanliness or whatever. Most of them are all the same. So, yeah. I think if there's something I'll start with, it's the toilets. However, the toilets, they change in size as, you go on. And this station Augsburg, and this one's from Germiston. So, as you can see, however, the Germiston one is much bigger. So, does it win compared to Augsburg? It does. However, there's a bigger and better much player when it comes to toilets. So, yeah, we're having a toilet marathon. But, yeah, the bigger and better player, it has to go to Park Station. Apart from like that, Park Station itself, as soon as you change platforms, whenever you go, you are greeted by this beautiful architecture. So you can't ignore that, and it's quite nice to see, the fact that it's really just been preserved for so long. And when you compare it to the little stations that are on its way, so yeah, and that is the Augsburg one. So it's quite important because it has the Vereeniging to Union line there, and as well as the Kusina line. So, yeah, there is not that much effort, but there is enough. It's enough to look at and say, wow. But the stations that I really liked when we went to Naledi yesterday, which is the Naledi line from Johannesburg, are in this line. And this is one of them. This is Ikwezi. And apart from that, the Soweto routes are really nice because look at how beautiful the scenery is, and it just shows you. I didn't actually know how big Soweto was until yesterday because we went for an hour at least, just going from station to station. So if there's anything that struck me was how vast the rail network is in Soweto, just showing the Naledi line from Johannesburg to Naledi, and also the green one is the Naledi and the yellow one is the Orlando, which just recently opened to Mansfield. And the airline shows the one that runs through Orlando. So this is the Soweto line and the Randfontein Soweto line, which goes to Naledi. So, yeah, which one was the best and why? I'd say I'd pick from this network, from Johannesburg to Naledi because of how vast and how many stations there are. So all of them are open currently, and that makes our job quite difficult. So maybe the Ikwezi or Park Station. Yeah, between the two, I'm not gonna lie, because most of the other ones, they quite have a standard like this, which this one I might say was quite the bit of the standard, maybe number 3, but yeah. So this follows a big change of of the network trying to fix all of these lines together. So yeah, but it's coming together, and nationally, 31 of the 40 lines have already come back online, so it's nice. So yeah. So why not Germiston? Germiston is okay. Already it's this line. I think this was platform 9, which caters for national railways, which are passing through from Johannesburg Park Station. I'm assuming they're going to go into Pretoria like that. So yeah. So yeah, it's a very vast network, and also the scenery and stuff. I would say Germiston Station really rocks whenever you're going under, because when you walk, it looks like you're underground. I think you are because the trains are overground. So yeah, so you come out out of the dugout, and then you just it feels businessy. So I will say I'll have to revise this list now. Okay, I'll give it to 3. But yeah, so it's nice seeing the new trains and the fact that they're working really nice, and yeah. So this is I was trying to show you here that this is quite the standard. That's what I was trying to say, that that other station I just showed you, it is clean, but most stations just look like that. And yeah, they're getting like more train stations open, so you're gonna expect it to look something like this. So now that we reached the end, this is my favorite station, Park Station. I know we didn't review their toilets, but I swear we'll go through it. But I don't need to look at the toilets because this is a beauty. So yeah.